Hasn't gone up live. We are live now.
We're live now.
Sorry, everyone. We were supposed to be live.
We are now.
Yeah, we are now. Hello. Welcome. Jesus Christ. We do apologise. We've actually been speaking to ourselves for 7 minutes thinking we were live. So everything that we've just spoken about means absolutely nothing because no one saw it. But hello, everyone. The window was shut by the time you go live.
I was trying to tell you.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I didn't even realise we weren't live. That's crazy. But yeah, here we are. Sam Field is the name in question. Yeah, he's going to be being announced hopefully in the coming minutes. Has he been announced? Have I missed that one as well? What's going on here?
Not yet, mate. Not yet.
Not yet. Right. Have we signed anyone? We are looking to sign Sam Field on loan for the remainder of the season from Queen's Park Rangers. That will be hopefully being announced in the next few minutes. We're hoping, at least. I haven't seen anything yet to say that we're not. So, yeah, fingers crossed it does all go through. But let's run down the transfer window so far. Obviously, Jack is back. So welcome back, Jack. He's had the arrival as a new kid. Jack, how are you? Sleepless nights?
Very well, mate. Not really. He eats, sleeps, disposes of his food, and repeats, mate. He's good as gold.
Sounds like his father then, doesn't he? Eats, sleeps, and repeats and all that good stuff. Alex, how are you today, mate?
Oh, good, mate. How are you?
Yes, very well. Now that we've actually figured out that we are live, we were speaking to ourselves for 7 minutes without realising we weren't live.
Fun, sometimes.
Yeah, well, we're here. We're here. We make mistakes, but we're here. We're here before the deadline. That's the main thing. So, yes. Yeah, interesting transfer window. Ali Ahmed was the first to join the ranks at Norwich City, joining from Vancouver Whitecaps for a fee, I believe, rising to £2 million, if I'm not mistaken. And he's been fantastic, hasn't he, Canary fans? He's been wonderful. 4 goal contributions this season already, or this month, the month that he's been here, and he's a breath of fresh air. Huge signing. Harry Amas was the next to join the ranks at Norwich City. What looked like a great signing at the time has seemed maybe not so much with him being out injured for a long period of time. He has posted on Instagram that he hopes to be back before the end of the season. Yeah, hopefully he will be. And then we had Harris Magoma signed from Brentford. Don't know a lot about him, but he's the new number 10 that's supposedly coming in. Bolton fans loved him a few years ago. So, I mean, that's all I've got to go off on Harris Magoma. And then we signed Mohamed Toure yesterday, which got announced yesterday evening. He joined Norwich for a 4.5-year deal for a fee around £3 million, £2.6 million up front, £400,000 of add-ons from Danish club Randers. So that is a new striker in the door, and Sam Field is looking to be the new midfielder in the door. I'm checking my phone constantly to see I've got a notification saying Sam Field has signed for Norwich City, but not yet. Nothing yet. So that's the run through of the transfer window. Norwich are on great form despite losing to Middlesbrough. It's been a wonderful time supporting Norwich. Jack, I asked you a question about 2.5 months ago now. Are you excited by Philip Clement?
I am. I am.
You are.
Yeah.
About time. Let's get through some of your guys' questions. League coach window has been okay. Probably easier to do more in the summer, of course. Yeah, no, spot on. I think, summer's, you've got about 3 months to do business here. Only 1 month during the season is very difficult. Would have liked the right winger to come in. Yeah, spot on. I think a right winger would have been perfect. And yeah, I mean, I agree because I don't think Eurosec can spring it up to standard, and I would have liked to see an out-and-out right winger come in. Again, it makes sense.
Jack's
pulling faces.
Jack was pulling faces at the right winger.
Would you not want the right winger, Jack?
What's wrong with Tony Springett, mate?
Nothing's wrong with the bloke. He's just not at the standard we need. We need outputs from our wingers. Diallo and Ahmed clearly have that on the left-hand side. I know Diallo can play on the right, but we're one injury to them two away to being ineffective on the right-hand side of midfield.
Yeah.
I'll be perfectly honest. It just seems very sympathetic having Eurosec and Springett start every week after time. We need proven players. We need players that have output that will get the numbers and will perform. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, Springett's been decent when he's featured, but off the bench, I think he's a lot better. Eurosec, I'm just not convinced by. We've given him a year. And
what do you think about Schwartau on the wing? What do you reckon
he's better on the left, though, isn't he, again? And,
yeah,
not really a right-sided midfielder. Anyway, Joe Potter has asked, do you think Sargent will leave this, well, I'm guessing window? Well, the MLS window is open for another month after this, I believe. A month and a bit, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. So,
middle of March, I think.
Yeah, middle of March. So he
won't go.
He won't go. Ooh.
He won't go. Unless the money is right and they put their hand in their purse a little bit more, he won't go.
Yeah.
They do need to up it. They need to up it, and they need to meet our demand, really.
And that's the thing. Spot on. They do need to meet our demand. Let's go into
a lot of their fans and whatever, or a lot of reporters going, "Oh, let's wait for the relegation clause, if there even is a relegation clause."
Is there a playoff clause?
That's what I mean. Like, what are they going to do when we don't get relegated? They're going to have to find the sum of money somewhere.
Well, I think by that point, Sargent would have just packed his bags and just gone somewhere else, because he's not a happy bunny, is he? And he wants to make the World Cup squad. If he waits to the summer, he isn't getting in that squad. League coach, why? I think this is in request saying he wants a right winger. We've got Diallo and Eurosec in already inflated squad. Now, I agree about the inflated squad. I think we should have got rid of a load of deadwood this window that we haven't, the likes of Marcondes and God knows who else. We Liam Gibbs, I think, as well, could have done with a loan move. Yeah, I think we do have a very inflated squad in some areas. Jack, you're pulling faces. When was the last time Marcondes even came off the bench?
No, good point. But I still think that some of the hate that Marcondes has been getting.
I'm not saying he's a bad player, but I'm just saying he just doesn't fit Norwich City right now, does he?
Yeah, right now. But he might do if an injury does come along. We all know he's a good player. He's
okay, but how many number 10s do we have now? Slimani, Schwartau, Magoma, Marcondes. He's fourth in number 10s. And you've got Jacob Wright, who can play there as well, who I believe Clement would rather play in that position than Marcondes.
And that's fine.
And that's 5 people ahead of him. I don't disagree with you, the fact that he's a good player, but
I disagree with the fact that Slimani gets in ahead of him, albeit no. Whoa.
Oh, no, that's yeah.
Let me laugh.
No, I'm not there.
Just shut up a minute. Right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not a hater. I never have been. I love every single player in that squad. Of course I do. But I think, all right, Ben Slimani has played well.
Out of his skin.
You going to let me finish, or are you just going to keep, what are we doing here?
I'll let you finish, but I don't know if I want to.
I just think, he's played well. He's scored a couple goals. But no.
Right, that's crazy. That's outrageous.
Crazy.
No, Jack, that's genuinely outrageous. I'm sorry. This is no. We can't be having that. Yeah, absolutely well said. Who is this guy? Yeah, well said. Because Slimani has been absolutely sensational.
The hate I get is so unjustified, by the way.
It's so justified. I'm with him.
Imagine having an opinion.
Yeah, but it's opinions are all well and good, Jack. But when you're throwing out just utter rubbish, like saying you'd rather have Marcondes in over Slimani right now, is
that's a bit far.
It's borderline treason. Right. Anyway, him wanting Springett playing, but not Slimani. Honestly, I had no idea. Here we go. At least someone loves you. There we go. Anyway, back to this question. We got Diallo and Eurosec already in the inflated squad. Diallo, yes, can play on the right, but Eurosec just isn't good enough. We need someone that is good enough. it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Fair play to Spring getting back from injury. However, he's not a champion. He's not a championship player, League One at best. Probably, yeah. I think I agree. Football's got really no place for sentiment.
Get back to where he is.
Yeah,
Fair.
and massive kudos to him, and he's proven that he is a Football League player. Because prior to him coming back from injury, I don't think any Norwich fan was convinced that he was even a Football League player. So the fact that he's come back from injury and he's done really well to get back, and he's actually proven himself on the pitch at times. He scored against Walsall. Definitely think there's a career in professional football for Tony Springer. Definitely. Let's talk about some things. Spoken about Sam Field. Obviously, that's going to be a loan deal. Straight loan, 6 months, no option, no obligation to buy at the end of the season. As covered for Maatsen. And the great thing about Sam Field, he's featured a few times for QPR this season at left back, so can fill in that role. Jack, what are your thoughts when we signed Sam Field? Did you prefer him to Slimani?
Haven't signed him yet.
We've not signed him yet, mate.
By the way, Jack commented this on his own account. What has Jack been drinking? Honestly, I'd love to know. I don't
drink, mate, so thank you. Anyway, we've not signed him yet, so I'm not at liberty to comment on what my thoughts are.
Fair enough. Yeah, no. I'll take that. Seconds.
Do your research, mate.
Do your research. Is he signed? I mean, he's pretty much signed. I can tell you that. So
until I see it live on the Norwich City Twitter page, I won't be commenting.
Okay, very well. Alex, thoughts on Sam Field?
Not overly excited.
I mean, I see it's not an exciting name, but it's a very sensible signing.
It's a sensible signing because he's versatile and he can fit into other roles. But it doesn't exactly scream all big like signing. I know we need to get someone through the door in that position.
Yeah. But
it doesn't really scream anything to me.
No, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, for me, I think he's a very sensible signing. You know, he can play at left back, which is where we do need cover. So where Maatsen's back fit, he can slot in there, or Wright can play in midfield and Sam Field can play at left back. There is options there. He's left-footed as well, which I like. He's a ball-playing number 6, so fits the mold that Clement wants clearly. So yeah, I think Sam Field is a really smart signing from Norwich City. I think a lot of Norwich fans can be very happy with that. We've still got 10 minutes left of transfer deadline day. I mean, we're still yet to get the announcement for Sam Field. So, I mean, if anyone wants to look on Twitter and let me know if that's fallen through, that would be fantastic.
I'm on Twitter. I can't see anything regarding it, mate.
Regarding him, that's great.
Nothing on it.
Could do with a right winger, yeah. I think that's the one. That's the one thing that I think a lot of Norwich fans are still sort of unhappy about this transfer window. I think a right winger would have sort of topped it off, and I guess Ben Knapper would have got a lot of praise for this transfer window. But alas, no, we haven't. I still think we've got enough in the squad to make sure that we're at least safe of relegation this season and go for the title next season.
I'm not sure how true this is, but apparently Charlton jumped on Sam Field as well.
Yeah, they jumped on him early in the window. He's rejected them, and he wants Norwich, is what I read earlier. But I don't know if that's if that is coming through. We'll have to see. I mean, there is only 9 minutes left of the window, and I'm still yet to see anything about Sam Field signing yet, which is slightly worrying. I'm hoping it does get done by 7. I believe we can, as long as they sign on the dotted line by 7, we can still announce them after. So, yeah, we'll see. Harvey Norton asks a very good question here. He makes a very good point, sorry. He is a very sensible signing, fits in at left back, and that's how it is. Not sure how he fit in the team with everyone fit. Springer definitely needs a loan out, get some form and a few goals. Slimani starts. Yes, thank you very much. Slimani has been sensational. Top player. Right, we'll review the transfer window a little bit. Obviously, right winger is one position that I think a lot of Norwich fans are sort of umming and ahhing about. I do think we should have got one in. There weren't any concrete links to a right winger or window, which is worrying. But, if Clement's got the players that he wants now, in Clement we trust. Glenn Kamara. That was an interesting one over the last couple of days. Norwich put in
out of nowhere, really.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere, but Norwich apparently put in multiple bids. I don't know if bids for a loan move or bids for a permanent, but multiple bids were put in for Glenn Kamara, but all rejected by Stade Rennes, the French team, which is very strange because Norwich fans were confused to why, because Glenn Kamara is completely out of favour at Stade Rennes. And Rennes fans were also confused to why they were rejecting his move to Norwich. So, yeah, I mean, that did seem like the first choice midfielder for Norwich. Soundfield very much the backup. Still yet to hear an announcement on that. We'll bring you the latest news as soon as it does happen. We'll touch on Harry Amas as well. Obviously brought in the left back on loan from Manchester United in the first half of the season on loan at Sheffield Wednesday. Was very, very good over there, very highly rated. I believe he won Sheffield Wednesday's Player of the Month 2 months, 3 months maybe on the trot. So, really good. Was a really good signing on paper, and then unfortunately picked up an injury, which will keep him out for quite a chunk of the season left. He did put on his Instagram that he hopes to get back on the pitch before the end of the season. So we'll hopefully see Harry Amas again in the Norwich shirt. If not, we do wish him all the best. Now, do you guys think we're getting any more players? Well, Sam Field might be on the field.
Sam Field is the only one. I haven't seen any other.
No other links.
No other news, and there's only 6 minutes.
6 minutes, but he might have signed a dotted line, and we're still yet to get the news out there.
There is the 2-hour window, isn't there, until 9 o'clock for paperwork?
Yes, there is.
It could be announced later on this evening.
We could be live here till 9 o'clock. God, Jack hates the thought of that. God.
Yeah, you can go run.
I probably won't, to be fair. Right, yeah, well, here's an interesting one. Has Ben Knapper let Clement down? Jack?
Yeah.
Okay. Go on, expand a little bit.
I just think the recruitment. I mean, don't get me wrong. We've made some from what we can see. Obviously, we've not seen many of them actually kick a ball. So on paper, that we've made some good signings, but I think there are a couple positions that we do need some strength and depth in. I mean, at fullback, like you were saying earlier, there's no point signing another fullback when we've already got four
left backs on the payroll. Yeah,
four on the books at the minute. Albeit, yes, Ariamas is out injured, which is unfortunate. So it's a bit of a sticky one. I do think we needed a winger this window, but who knows?
Yeah, Ali Ahmed was the only winger to come through the door.
But what a winger he is.
I think Knapper's brought some quality players in. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, Ali Ahmed has really proven to be that. We've seen a bit of I haven't seen him play in the wing at all. No, exactly. Yeah, Marcondes doesn't fit in.
Can we just move on from the Marcondes?
Yeah, we'll move on. You're getting too much hate on that. I think Knapper should chuck everything at Clement. I think we should definitely up the offer for Hogg, and we need a left back. I mean, yeah, we need a left back, but we've got 4 left backs on the payroll, so it does not make sense to sign another one. Still waiting on that Sam Field news. I hope it does come soon. So I mean, I think there's it's an interesting one about Ben Knapper potentially having let Clement down. I think in some aspects he has, some aspects he hasn't. Bringing in the likes of Ali Ahmed, Paris Magoma, Mohamed Toure is very impressive. I think a right winger would have suited us better, as well. but yeah, I don't know. I think maybe Sandfield does feel like a second choice midfielder over Glenn Kamara. So yeah, he hasn't.
Back
Yeah,
up,
we had a.
to be fair.
That hasn't done too bad this time around. It's an improvement considering who we have brought in. Considering we spent some big money on risky players, where do you think Visgarden fits in? I mean, yeah, that's another interesting one. Where does Visgarden fit in? Yeah, we play Makama as the number 9. Visgarden is our second choice striker at the minute, so he will get minutes and will be available when Makama's injured, depending if Toure becomes second choice striker. There is we're still yet to see with this squad. It is very, very interesting.
We've got a lot of squad depth.
Yeah, no, certainly. And this is the thing, that there is a lot of options now in the squad to play around with, and it's good headaches for Clement to have in some areas of it. Obviously, left back is out and out Ben Christene. I think some positions kind of pick themselves at the minute. The two centre backs, McConville and Cordoba, they pick themselves. Right back, Fisher picks himself. Left back picks himself. McLean picks himself. Most of the positions are sort of held down by players, but certainly, if injuries hit, we do have players there available. So still waiting on Sam Field. Ali Ahmed has been a success, though, hasn't he? Jack, will go to you. He's been brilliant, hasn't he?
Very good. I think it's what we needed. To be fair, I think he looks very very explosive. And he's not too greedy when it comes to striking a ball or whatever. If there's a better option around him, he'll play it. So yeah, he's been very good, very, very good.
He's so smart as well on the football pitch. The passes he sees. I mean, his first assist for Slimani against Wrexham was an excellent pass, and another assist for Slimani in the Coventry game I thought was, the weight of the pass. I think he's fantastic and a real gem that Norwich have picked up. Alex, I'm assuming you agree. I don't think there's any Ali Ahmed haters out there.
No, unreal coup that we've got on him. He's adapted to the league very well already. Yeah, I think it's a really decent bit of
very good. Brian has asked, your opinions on our keeper can be brilliant, but can also be very scatty at times, which concerns me. Yeah, now I do want to address something because I got a lot of stick. So I do the player ratings for the League Norwich Instagram, and I gave Vladan Kovacevic a 4. I've given Vladan Kovacevic a 9 before. I'm not a Vladan Kovacevic hater,
Deadline is closed.
Deadline is closed, so we're still yet to see if Sandfield will join. I'm assuming an announcement will be imminent.
We'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah,
on that one.
Exactly. Just going on to Vladan Kovacevic, obviously. On Instagram, I do the player ratings. I took a lot of flack for giving Vladan Kovacevic a 4. I've given him, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 ratings before when he's played well. I'm not a hater, but, if they play well, I'll praise them. If they play poorly, I'll criticise them. We're football fans. That's what we do. Now, my sort of points for giving Vladan Kovacevic a 4 were he was at fault for the first goal. The ball was played around the back on multiple occasions to him. He could have seen that we were under copious amounts of pressure the third time it came back to him and thought, look, we'll find Makama. We'll look to get him to hold up the ball and build from there. No, gets rid. Also should have been sent off. Vladan Kovacevic should have been sent off in that game.
He was lucky that Fisher was covering him. That's all I can say.
Yeah, Fisher was hardly covering him. I mean, for me, that's a stone
there behind him. It would have been.
He would have gone. He would have won. Yeah. For me, it's red regardless. And I just thought we had a poor game. That doesn't mean that I hate Vladan Kovacevic or I think he's a bad keeper. I think he is a very good keeper at this level. Just has the capability of making a few errors. Right. Let's go through some questions because we do have a few.
I think I saw one question is, would you take Vladan to a playoff, to the playoffs?
Will I take Vladan to the playoffs?
Well, yeah. If we got, would you use him in the playoffs?
Me personally, will I drive him there?
Well, no. Oh. Would you use him in the squad in the playoffs? Because
Yeah.
The amount of mistakes.
Yeah, no, that's such a stupid. He's a number one. Absolutely, I'd use him.
Yeah, I know.
I know
But
he's prone to mistakes, but no chance.
But
Question is, have we spent the Núñez money that was promised? Now, this is one thing that I comes back
did
to
see
that.
something like that.
Ben Knapper letting Clement down. Yeah, we got 7 million for Núñez. Have we spent 7 million? Potentially, yeah, but we were also promised us money to spend anyway. But we haven't seen. I don't know. Have we seen that reinvested? I don't know. We'll see.
I think I saw something about that earlier, that we've spent about 5.5 of it.
Yeah, so and I'm assuming some of those add-ons would have come in. Yeah, still nothing on the Sam Field front. We are live till around 7:30, so hopefully Sam Field is announced before then. For this question, I feel that goal was more Jacob Wright's fault than Vlad's. Clearly asked for it and got beat to it. So, I mean, look, the midfield, that's the way we play, though. The midfielder drops in and plays it off to the centre-back, and the centre-back can drive forward. That happened on 2 occasions prior to that. It worked, but the centre-back couldn't drive forward because the pass was behind him. Vlad should have seen that Jacob Wright was under way too much pressure there to receive the ball.
Yeah.
And should have gone long. That's enough on Vladan Kovacevic. Obviously, Magoma and Toure, we're looking forward to seeing them in Norwich shirts as well. Now, let's go back onto Borough away. So we'll quickly touch on a few things there. It was a positive performance, though, wasn't it, Jack?
Yeah. From what I saw of it, we didn't look awful, but just individual mistakes lost us, really. I think we could have got something out of it.
Yeah, I think we were good credit for the draw there, at least. Don't you agree, Alex?
Yeah, we ultimately could have got a draw out of it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and I've seen a few Borough fans saying that we are one of the best teams to go to the Riverside this season and put pressure on them to make them fight for the win.
Yeah, no, I agree. And another interesting thing was that I kept seeing Borough fans saying Norwich City will make the playoffs without realising where we actually are in the league. Just want to ask your thoughts on Mohamed Toure. Used as a winger. Watch some highlights, and he looks like he has a good pass cross in his locker. I can't say I've seen massives of Mohamed Toure.
I haven't seen a lot of him, but
why not? Go on. I think, but again, this kind of shows how shrewd our business might have actually been. Instead of signing a winger, we're signing a striker that can play out wide on the right potentially. Who knows? I don't know. Interesting. I like it. I kind of like it. Back to Middlesbrough away. 2 players that I want to give a massive shout out to, who I think have been not only excellent against Middlesbrough away, but excellent since they've come in and solidified their partnership at centre-back, and that's Rory McConville and Jose Cordoba. Jack, them 2 have been incredible, haven't they?
Mate, they have. I don't hide the fact that I'm not Jose Cordoba's biggest fan. But even I'll hold my hands up and say that he has been like a fucking brick wall recently. And you love to see it as a Norwich fan, you love to see it as a football fan, you love to see it, and Rory McConville, some player. Like, seriously.
That block that he made.
And why do I love him so much?
That's such good questions. Well, he came from Brighton under 23s or 21s or whatever it is. And the reason why you love him so much is because he's our centre-back and he's quite good, isn't he?
Also,
he's solid.
Who else used to play for Brighton? Used to play centre-half.
Here we go.
Oh, for God's sake.
I don't write the rules, boys. I don't write the rules. Just play by them, all right?
He's already mentioning him.
God, it's taken Jack half an hour into his first video back after having his child to mention his love for Shane Duffy, everyone. Wonderful. No, but McConville and Cordoba have been fantastic. Cordoba is rapid, and against quick strikers, we can play that high line that Clement wants because Cordoba will always chase him back. McConville is a brick wall. He puts his body on the line. I mean, that challenge that he made on Morgan Whittaker, that last-ditch challenge, I thought was fantastic. Both of them have been a breath of fresh air together on the Clement, and it's refreshing to see as a Norwich fan.
Definitely.
Yes. That's touching on Middlesbrough away. Let's look ahead because we have some corker fixtures coming up. Blackburn at home, whose manager has left by mutual consent today. Valerian Ismail, ex-Watford, ex-Barnsley, ex-West Brom, now ex-Blackburn, has left his post as manager of Blackburn. So the new manager bounce could quite well be upon them going into Saturday's game, which is not good. But with how Norwich City are playing at the minute, Alex, I am full of confidence going into this game. Are you?
Yes, I believe we should get a win out of that at home. Yeah. Our home form recently is unbelievable.
No, it's not. We've lost 2 of the last 3, mate. Come on.
What, at home?
Yeah, Watford, Stoke, and Coventry. 2 of the last 3 we've lost. It's not been unbelievable. Not yet. It will be. It will be. It will get back to that state. But yeah, I mean, our form in general has been very, very good recently. And I mean, Jack, there's no reason why we can't pick up all 3 points, is there?
It depends.
Oh God, what are we depending this on?
We should easily be getting 3
individual mistakes, mate. Well, it depends on that, doesn't it? And actually, it does also depend on who scores the most amount of goals in 90 minutes.
Jesus Christ, I brought you back to give you controversial footballing opinions.
But yes, we should win.
Yeah, thank you. We will get all 3 points on Saturday. Hello, lads. Shane Duffy not out the door yet? No, not yet.
I love the man. He's not going anywhere. My centre half.
And if he does leave, he'll still stay in the pubs around Wyndham, I heard. So, or Wroxham, I believe he likes to drink in nowadays.
I don't know how true this is, but some random Twitter account just put Sam Field has failed his medical.
Oh, dear.
That takes a lot to fail a medical as well, by the way.
Didn't Jean-Philippe Mateta fail one early today as well, AC Milan?
I don't know if it's true or not, because the person only has like 20 followers, so but we'll probably scrap that. But yeah, that's the recentest thing I've seen on Sam Field.
God, I'm still waiting to see the Sam Field signing. I mean, look, I can remember transfer deadline day when we sold Andrew Omobamidele to Forest and brought in Yujo Hwang on loan and Danny Barth on a free. that was a deadline day for the ages. I'm still waiting to see something.
I think it's a kind of like a parody account, but
I bloody hope so, because it's EAF's all rumours deadline day. Jeez. I mean, it's a QPR fan account, I think.
It's something to talk about, isn't it? So
yeah, hilarious. Journo Pete is almost as untrustworthy as Shane Duffy at the back. Peter O'Rourke has had a stinker of a day, hasn't he? I must say. No, that Journo Pete. Oh, I've just seen it. Yeah, no, never mind. I thought he actually meant Peter O'Rourke because Peter O'Rourke had a stinker of a day when it comes to transfer rumours. He said, I believe it was Richard Kane was going to go to Ipswich despite playing for 2 clubs already this season. So that was an interesting one. Right. Yeah, on to the next item. I kind of lost track of thought there. What were you previewing the upcoming games? And we've got Oxford away midweek. I'm going to Oxford away. Looking forward to it. Haven't ticked it off yet. Nice little Tuesday night game. And the train station is like a 5-mile journey from the ground. Killer. Oxford away is going to be tough. But again, 3 points, right?
Yes.
Jack?
Yeah.
Good answer.
Is that a yes?
Good answer. God, bloody hell. Jack gets me worried, honestly. Oh. But yeah, I hope we've all had a good day at work today, everyone. We're still waiting for the Sam Field signing to be announced. Make sure you go follow us on all our socials as well while you're here. Let's run back through the transfer news. Anyone that has joined us, pop in your questions. We'll try to get through all the questions. Without the error, I think the game could have gone either way. I agree, Charlie. This is. Could Paris Magoma play on the right? Well, I don't know. I think he's more of a 10, though. I think he's much of a right winger.
10.
Brought in as a 10.
Brought in as a 10.
Yeah, still waiting for the announcement. It could happen in the next 2 minutes, of course. I mean, considering he travelled for his medical this afternoon, I'm hoping it gets announced soon, because otherwise we've done this live, hoping that Sam Field would get announced before 7, and he's not been. But I hope you guys are enjoying it as always. We've had some comments coming through. Is Sam Field the only room? The Sam Field route? Yeah, it is the only one. I'm afraid it is. That is it. Sam Field should be signing on the dotted line, or hopefully has signed on the dotted line, and he will be announced shortly. Which again we've already spoken about. It is a sensible signing from Norwich City, and Jack rates him more than Anis Ben Slimani. So here we are.
Sorry, what?
No, Jack, seriously, let's touch on Anis Ben Slimani, because he has, for me, been our best player this month. He has played out of his skin and has been unbelievable. And I've always said there's a player in Anis Ben Slimani. Got unlucky with injuries and I think has played in the right system. But he has come into his own in that number 10 position. He is fantastic. Yet you think Marcondes should start over him.
No, hang on. Right,
Jack, I'm giving you the opportunity now to set the record straight. Yeah, to set the record straight that you do think Anis Ben Slimani is the second coming of Zinedine Zidane before you make yourself look like a tit. All right, take it away.
Listen, he's played well this month, right? He has. I'm not taking that away from him. I just think that there are players that are just better than him in that position within the squad.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on. Who is better in that number 10 role at this current stage of time, better than Anis Ben Slimani?
Jacob Wright.
No, we're not. We're not doing
Maybe Marcondes.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Jesus Christ.
I even think, right?
No.
Hear me out here, right? Seriously, hear me out. Right?
Anyway.
Chris Gordon.
Well, I mean, I
don't think that's a bad shout. Play him in the number 10 role. I think he'll do a job.
But
I said it.
I mean, in general, playing him in the number 10 role, over Slimani, no. But Anis Ben Slimani has made that number 10 position his.
Not currently.
What? Because he's had a few good games. He's had a few good spells. Yeah, Harry Potter does a few good spells as well. Don't make him a cracking number 10, does it? No.
Well, I don't know. I've
seen Harry Potter playing number 10, mate.
Good Quidditch player, to be fair, though. Jack has lost his head because he isn't Anis Ben Slimani. You're probably the only person on earth that isn't his biggest fan right now, because he has been sensational. Like I say, guys, get your comments in, get your thoughts in on the transfer window so far. Sam Field, we're still yet to... Oh.
Transfer news.
Oh, here we go.
Mitch Clark has joined League Two side Fleetwood Town on loan for the rest of the season from Vale.
From Port Vale. There we go. So Port Vale transfer news for all you Port Vale fans that are definitely not watching this video. Brilliant. Norwich fans, is there any other players that you think we should have signed this window? As in actual players, not positions. I want to see some of your shouts that we should have signed potentially. I'm intrigued to see. I would have loved to have Leo Castledine. He'd have been a good player. Jack.
Listen.
No, Jesse Lingard. No.
It's a great shout.
It's not a great shout.
Sorry?
It's not a great shout.
How?
Because he's injury prone. He's probably unfit.
And some of the players in our squad aren't.
Yeah.
At least he'd fit in, wouldn't he? Let's have a look on Twitter, See if the Samfield rumour has come in. Guys, like I say, get your comments in.
I've been looking for most
nothing
of the live, and there's nothing at all.
Let's have a look.
No, not even a whisper.
Not even a whisper.
But here's one for you. Who was the last Australian Norwich signed?
Michael Theoclitus.
Yep.
Yeah. Liverpool player who the winger who played versus Liverpool in League Two. Oh no, League what was it? The Barnsley guy? Because I did see there was multiple Championship clubs in for him. I can't remember his name. Cleary was it maybe? But yeah, he did look very good. A right winger as well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Sterling, who's equally as bad. Yeah, Raheem Sterling. Why not? I mean, to be fair, we've seen some crazy transfers in the Championship today. I will run through a few of them. I believe Calvin Phillips has joined Sheffield United on loan.
Yeah,
that's a crazy transfer.
That's a bit rogue.
Yeah, but it'd be very good at this level. Very good at this level. I know he's a bit of a. I mean, hasn't played a lot of football, but you know, Calvin Phillips was part of that league side that won the championship. Was probably the best player in the championship at the time. But yeah, let's run through some deals that have happened. Jorgen Strand Larsen, whoa, if you know what I mean, has joined Crystal Palace for a fee of 48 million. Ademola Lookman has gone to Atletico Madrid. Samuel Illing Jr. Right, when we played West Brom, Samuel Illing Jr. was West Brom's best player when we played him. They can be happier to get rid of him. He's now on loan in Pisa in Italy. Let's have a look at some EFL signings, some big ones in the Championship, hopefully. Davis Keeler Dunn from Barnsley to Wrexham is a good signing. Jasurin Raksaki from Crystal Palace to Stoke on loan. Another player I would have liked at Norwich. I have wanted for a couple of years as well. Frank Onyeka from Brentford to Coventry. Again, a brilliant signing. It's been quite a good few signings in the Championship. Joe Wildsmith, West Brom goalkeeper, going to Middlesbrough on loan. That's interesting. I believe that's because they got rid of Seni Dieng and needed backup for Sol Bryn. Patrick Roberts has made his move to Birmingham permanent. Ex-Norwich player. For anyone that cares, as we wait patiently for the Sam Field news. We are live for another 10 minutes. Hopefully, we do get something back. Yeah, in all seriousness, would have been nice to look at some of the larger teams because they had an option to buy. Look how did we do with Wright. At most, we risk a few million, over 10 million, like Eurosec. It's a good Harvey. It's a good shout. It's a good shout. Arnel Hernandez makes his weighted return to Norwich. Oh yeah, no. If Arnel Hernandez can't make it in that Charlton squad, I'm afraid he's got no chance in this current Norwich squad. If Arnel's watching, I'm so sorry to say that, mate. But you know, sentiment's only got so much place in football when it comes to transfers. We need players that can do the business. Yeah, nothing really to scream home about. I'm trying to find anything for Sam Field. But Angel Gomez and Adam Armstrong have both joined Wolves. They are preparing for the Championship for next season. Actually, really good signings in that case if they are preparing for the Championship. Jean-Philippe Mateta will remain a Crystal Palace player after failing his move to AC Milan. So I could start with Mateta and Strand Larsen. Brighton have confirmed the return of Matt O'Reilly from Marseille. Trying to see any other news. That James Wilson that's been going around today is joining Spurs instead of Arsenal, apparently. Crystal Palace have made a late bid of £20 million for Dwight McNeil. That was an hour ago. Celtic rejected a bid of £17.3 million from Nottingham Forest for their player, Arnie Engels. So, that's pretty much the transfer deadline day run through. It's been a quiet one for big transfers. Jorgen Strand Larsen is probably the biggest one.
Yeah, Yeah, not a lot going on, really.
Not a lot going on. Sam Field, where is he? We're still waiting patiently here. And it's getting frustrating. We're hoping that Sam Field was announced by now, but he should be announced in the coming hours now. I believe that
We've only got an hour and 40.
An hour and 40 for him to sign the contract and get all the paperwork done.
For the paperwork to be sent off and finalised. So
yeah, exactly. Get your questions in before we end the live stream. Also, we'll go through some of the transfers. Mohamed Toure joined Norwich on a 4.5-year deal for a fee around £3 million. I believe 2.6 of it was up front, and then £400,000 was in add-ons. He signed from Randers over in Denmark, the Danish Super League, which we like getting a few players from. Svartal, Viscoren, Johannes Forup. Yeah. Obviously signed Harry Hamas on loan from Manchester United. He's now injured for a lengthy period of time, which is where hopefully Sam Field does come in as a left-footed midfielder that could also slot in at left-back. Covers 2 positions, so when Matson's fit, Sam Field can act as cover for Crescene at left-back. Obviously signed Ali Ahmed earlier in the window. We all know about Ali Ahmed now. He's a fantastic operator at this level. Scored a good few goals, got a good few assists. And his link up with Anis Ben Slimani has been something else. Jack, what are your thoughts right now, mate?
Mine?
Yeah, just
On
in
what?
general. Just in general.
Yeah, all right, mate.
You're a man of such few words today.
Sorry. My thoughts at the moment.
Do you want to mention something that you're doing later in the year, maybe?
Huh?
Do you want to mention something that you're doing later in the year? In a couple of months now.
Oh, yeah, I'm running the London Marathon.
you are.
Jack is
And
running
the links are on our page to his GoFundMe.
Yeah, so make sure you donate. He's running for a great cause.
That might pop up along the screen, or did Doeke not add that one?
I didn't add that on the banners. I can add it. I actually don't know how to.
Mate. Nah, don't worry about it.
You can send me the link. I can add it on there. Yeah, that's fine. But
You've got the link, mate.
yeah, but I need quickly. I got to dig and find it otherwise. So that's going to take a while. I've only got 5 minutes.
Running the London Marathon later on in the year, so his link will probably be in the description, and the links are all over the pages. So
yeah, so
if you want to make a donation, feel free.
All proceeds go to charity.
All proceeds are going to. What charity are they going to, Jack?
They're going to Alzheimer's Society, a charity very close to my heart and millions around the world. So yeah, if you can, then please do. It will go a long way. Just £25 can help support. I think it's a 2.5 hour phone conversation with one of the Alzheimer's specialists. So a little does go a long way.
And we did run a charity auction for the cause. It was a signed Ante Sirnak shirt, which we raised £150 for the cause. So,
yeah. And cheers, Ante, for giving us that shirt
thanks very much,
to be able to
Ante.
do that. Let's get back to some of the comments. Harvey Norton, any news on the AJ Tavares? If he actually went to Barcelona? Yeah, interesting one. That never saw anything more of it. Is he still at Norwich? Is he going to join Barcelona?
I think he is still at Norwich at the moment. So I'm not sure if there was something to do with his age as well that came into it.
His age had nothing to do with it because he would have linked up with their youth side.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, well, we'll see on that front. I don't know if an under 21s window just remains open because it's
permanently open.
Yeah, it might be. You know what I mean? Yeah, so interesting on that. Still nothing on the Sam Field front in terms of announcing the signing. I believe the deal is all done. He joins on a 6-month loan. No option, no obligation or anything on that side of things, but does offer cover for Pelle Matson and at left back when needed. And yeah, he's a ball playing number 6, fits the mold that Clement wants. Obviously, Paris Magoma got announced from Brentford. he signed for Norwich as a number 10 option. That got announced, I believe, last Monday, on a week ago, just before we played Coventry at home. Wasn't that a good night, eh? And yeah, so that's another signing that came through the door. Still waiting on the Sam Field news. Hopefully we get it at past so that we can end the live stream on the Sam Field signing. Who knows? But yeah, we also signed Mohamed Toure as well from Rounders. So yeah, there we go. Decent bit of business over the window. Maybe some positions that we did need, but in January it's always so difficult to make a whole host of signings and bring in all the players that you want because there's such little time. It's during the season. You pay inflated fees for some of the players that you do buy. Mato Jurasek, Yannick Vilskut, Stephen Naismith. You know what I mean? So
what a list. What a list of
yeah,
names.
Jack, you're making faces.
Yannick Wildschut, what a player. I loved him.
I really loved him as well, but he was awful at the same time.
He was pony, but mate, I loved the boy so much.
Cool. News.
Transfer news.
Paperwork is currently being processed for Sam Field.
Paperwork is currently being processed. There we go. So that
it's
means
a straight loan from QPR. Announcement expected within the next couple of hours. So that means he's basically ours.
Great news. Really good news. I think
deal is done. We will announce it there. Norwich signed Sam Field on loan from QPR for the remainder of the season. It's pretty much a done deal. If not, this is going to come back to bite us. But I'm happy saying it is a done deal. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Bit premature. Bit premature, maybe.
I was just mid-conversation, mate.
Sorry, Jack. What were you saying?
Came straight in front of me. Don't worry about it. It's not even that important.
No, what were you going to say? Sorry, mate.
No, I was just talking about the signing of Sam Field, but no,
no, go on.
I'm just absolutely steam trained into the side of me and thought, you know what? I'll take over from here.
No, do you know what it is? Because I've had this banner ready for the whole podcast, and it's just a signing just hasn't been made. So as soon as Paddy Davids tweeted that, I thought,
it's all right. Don't worry about it. Anyway, just quickly going back to obviously we done the auction for the Ante Cianat shirt.
Yep.
For all of those watching at home, if you would like us to run something similar to that, I'm more than happy. I've got my own little personal collection of some bits and pieces that I've got. So if you'd be interested in something like that, let us know. I've got a pair of John Ruddy signed gloves. Got a bit of a rogue one. I've got a pair of gloves from Jack Butland from when he was at Stoke. So I've got a few more bits. I'll dig some stuff out, and if that's something that people would be interested in. If it's like a raffle or something like that, we can sort something out. I'm sure you boys are in agreement with this. If anyone is interested at all, just drop us a DM or something like that, or comment section or whatever. And obviously all proceeds are going to the Alzheimer's Society, so it is going to a very, very good cause.
Exactly.
Definitely. So yeah, send us a message if that's what you want us to do.
Oh, so my phone keeps trying to connect to my laptop. Interesting. Yeah. And the mic is up. But we will end the live podcast here. Norwich will announce in the next couple of hours that they have signed Sam Field on loan from QPR for the remainder of the season. He comes in as the Pelle Mattsson cover whilst he is out injured and can also play out left back. That will be announced in the next coming hours. Norwich fans, thank you very much for tuning in for this Deadline Day special, and we'll see you in the next one.